Welcome to Ngosi Talk Shows. Lead from within.
Find your own voice.
Challenges we have had to overcome in 2020.
Find your own voice.
The world has become united by the unseen, knowing there are no guarantees for tomorrow.
Lead from within.
Find your own voice.
Let the world hear your voice and be filled within.
For the day has come for you to be a great leader.
The time has come to break away from the pain, distraction, experience the unthinkable.
Welcome to Just Talk Shows, everyone. We're very, very sorry we've had some technology problems. As always, we are here now. And with me today, I have lovely Claudia. Claudia, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Yes, for sure. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Claudia Prisha, and I'm an intuitive energy healer, love, and a soulmate coach as well. So basically, I help my clients to find always at the root of the current challenge so that we can discreate it and basically as well to get them unstuck so that they can move forward in their life with the blocked free energy, actually.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claudia. So our topic today is how to cultivate gratitude. Why is it important to be grateful and the benefits of practicing gratitude every single day, basically. And I'm going to put it over to you, Claudia. You chose this topic. And I'm going to let you explain to our audience.
Yeah, for sure. I chose the topic because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow in America. And I remember spending as well a few Thanksgiving in America. And this is how, just like it's their most important holiday. It's even more important than a Christmas. And it's just a lovely time of the year as well to get together with the family and so on. But like as well, gratitude, we've heard about it, and it's been coming up recently as well over the last few years for people to be more aware with gratitude and how to be grateful as well for things in their life. So that actually it is proven as well that gratitude on a scala of emotions, the feeling of gratitude is quite up high compared to other feelings as in fear or feeling afraid and shame and so on. So gratitude is quite up high, and it's just like it gives you a very good positive feeling. And it's been proven as well to have so many benefits.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claudia. No, I'm not muted. So basically, in a positive psychology, gratitude is basically strongly and consistently associated with basically greater gratitude. Basically, it helps you. Gratitude helps you to live that fulfillment life instead of feeling that you have to be somebody chasing dreams all the time. So most of the time, most materialistic things. So it helps you to be grateful for the small things that you have in life. It helps you to deal with diversity and build a strong relationship with people around you, and also a strong relationship with yourself as well. Because if you are grateful of the things that you have in your life, even if things go wrong, you're always gonna have strength. You're always gonna have that courage to go on. Because if you are somebody who feels that you have to reach for something in the hope that you'll be happier once you achieve whatever you want to achieve, and that's not going to work. But if you're somebody who is grateful all the time, then it means when you reach for something and if you don't achieve that something you're looking for at that moment, you're still going to be grateful. Like myself right now, I'm sure some people have seen like I'm broadcasting on my phone, and because we're looking for the house, we couldn't find the house, so my job involves me like traveling everywhere. I can't be in the office, so during like when I'm broadcasting at 1, I have to be closer to my daughter's school, and that means I have to be near home, and broadcasting on my phone because I'm staying with my mother, my father-in-law, and our house has not come through yet. So, but I'm grateful. Although the house has not come yet, I'm really, really grateful for what God has pulled me through from. And I'm grateful for the things that I have as well in my life. So, but if I wasn't grateful, if I was somebody who is always chasing for materialistic, I'll be really, really like depressed and stressed. But actually, I'm happy that this is a journey that I have to go through, although I know it's not God is doing. So over to you, Claudia.
Yeah, absolutely. It is just like practicing as well the muscle or the mindset around these things, because if we are grateful and focus on all the areas which are actually fantastic in our life, and then obviously sometimes we do have a bit some other areas where we would like to have some improvement, but when we are grateful and focus on everything what is going well for us, the other areas are coming up as well, because it's a bit like you take this all along with you by just being grateful, and appreciation is just another word of feeling grateful or having the gratitude as well, you know. So it is just like, yeah, how to cultivate it and to bring it into your day-to-day life. And we don't feel grateful all the time, right? It's just like how to have built-in praxis in your day, no matter how you do it, in the morning or evening, or even both ways as well. In the morning, the thing what I like to do is I wake up in bed, and before I get out of bed, I make sure that I have like 3 things I'm grateful for. And sometimes it is just as well the beautiful and restful sleep I had, or the comfortable bed. It doesn't always have to be like big things, right? Yeah, just like a few things already when you step out of bed, and then you are in this energy of gratitude. And in the evening as well, what I do sometimes is to go through the day, and then as well like express gratitude for the situations or the people as well I had been with on that particular day. How do you do it, Nomsa, to train the muscle? Or you are quiet now? You are muted.
Sorry. Yeah, for me, basically every day when I get up in the morning, and I have to pray to God. I can't do anything before prayer, so I have to pray. That is showing my gratitude for my day as well, for my day to go well. So I have to pray to God and be grateful for what God has given me, like through the night, and that I'm healthy, and basically even going to the toilet. I can just go to the toilet, but I can't use my mobile phone without doing anything. So I go through prayer, and when I finish going through prayer, I have to no, first I'm telling a lie. First I meditate with a song, which is a Christian song, a gospel song. So I meditate for 1 hour, just listening to that music, just taking everything in, and then I go into prayer. And after I finish into prayer, I basically have to write my journal, which is the things that I'm grateful of. First, I think I have how many things that I'm grateful of every single day? 10 or 12. So I have to write it down every day using my left hand. I'm right-handed, but when I'm writing I use left hand. I saw that on Bob Proctor.
I
So,
see. Okay.
yeah. So I write it with my left hand. I've been doing this, I think, for over a year now since lockdown. So yeah, so I do that. And when I'm finished, then I feel happy because I've given myself time to actually meditate, time to pray for my prayer time. And I look at my life, basically, I just have to be grateful. I know some people, they think until every physical material needs is met, they can't give God gratitude. For me, every minute that I breathe it means a lot to me, to God. I have to be grateful that I'm alive. I have to be grateful, and it helps me focus on the things that it helps me focus with my health, and instead of what I lack. Some people focus on the things that they lack, but for me, I'm just grateful that I'm breathing. I'm just grateful that someone is in hospital. I'm at home, and I'm grateful that someone is basically being told by the doctors the bad news, but me, I'm healthy. So for me, every single day, every minute of my life, I am grateful of that. And I have to thank God for basically watching over me. And that is my day, basically. My day, basically, I spend 3 hours with God in the morning. And after 7 o'clock, I do the work as well. I cannot touch the work. So I get up very early in the morning. By 7 o'clock, I've done all my social media. By 8 o'clock, I've done all my social media. I've done all my prayer life. And before I do the work, I have to spend time with my God. So that is my day. That's how my day begins.
Yes, absolutely. And it's a good way as well to do this because you already set the intention for the day, right? Yeah. And I connect as well in the morning with the universe or the creator, how I like to say it as well. And because we are part of it as well, of this energy, and by connecting with it, it is as well important so that throughout the day we stay connected as well, with this energy, instead of something bad happens and we get stressed out during the day, and then we start to see guidance and to connect. So it's actually really good to do this at the beginning of a day. So I like this. I do this too.
Yeah, it's so beautiful because when things go wrong in the day, you prepare yourself. It's like you have to have a weapon for yourself. So you prepare yourself. About before, if you have asked me 10 years ago, I would just get up in the morning and just wind up with what about the things that I didn't have, how my day is gonna be like. So many things that I would do, but now I don't do all that. And also, it's very, very important to actually thank yourself for the things that you do for yourself, because without you, you wouldn't be able to actually do all those things. And just be grateful for yourself, because some people, they feel good when they are doing good things for other people, but it's you that is able to do all those things. So it's very, very important to write a thank you letter to yourself and being grateful. So I do that sometimes, or sometimes when I'm angry or I'm upset with something, I write myself a note and letting my feelings out. And when I finish, I don't get angry anymore. Actually, I used to, but I don't, because I pray too much. I meditate too much. So when you meditate too much, when everybody else worries about big things and small things, all you do is you just look up and say, universe, I'm open to however help you want to do for me. God, I'm open to whatever you want to, however you want to help. So I basically, I've learned to accept that there are things that I can control in my life and there are things that I can't. So I don't really take life very, very serious anymore. When it comes to business, I take life serious. When it comes to everything, I take life serious. But when it comes to things not working out, I don't get wound up. I basically trained myself to give it all to God. Basically hand it over to Him, because if I believe, I don't know how do you do it, Claudia?
Yes, as well, like what you just said, self-gratitude is very important, because we are so good in praising others and everything outside. But what about us? And we can be so critical as well with us. So absolutely. So how often do you praise your wins and the things you did great on that particular day? So we tend to forget about us. Yeah. So this is very important. Self-gratitude for us, actually, as well, it's a must on a daily basis, So celebrate your wins. It's okay to pat yourself as well on the shoulder. Absolutely. Because we are fantastic. Yeah. And this is important as well, just like not just the others, and to give the praise as well within us. Absolutely. And actually it's going as well to strengthen. I was reading about it actually as well, the benefits of gratitude. There's so many benefits as well. It strengthens as well the neural pathways, so the brain gets used to it. This is as well how you develop more happiness. You get even healthier by practicing gratitude as well, just because people who are grateful, they make different choices for their body and the food and everything. It's just like totally two different worlds. And obviously it gives you as well the bond with other people if you're grateful for yourself and the people around you. It's bonding as well. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's just so many benefits of it. And as well, it helps with depression, anxiety, just like, because it's such a high vibe emotion. Okay. Yeah. It's very much up the scale of the emotions. So just to know this, it's just worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually worth it to actually be grateful and to actually give yourself some encouragement, because life is like myself. I have a business, and sometimes I do stop and say, sometimes I ask myself, if it was 10 years ago, how would I have coped? Because every single day there's always going to be something that you're going to have to deal with, or something negative that you're going to have to deal with. So if you're not someone that is stronger, then it's not going to work. So you have to learn to basically to enjoy life, express that gratitude, and show appreciation for yourself and the people around you. Because at the end of the day, the people around you, they play a big part in your life, and you yourself play a big part in your life. So you actually have to actually be grateful, or sometimes tell people how much you appreciate them as well. If you can't tell them by words, you can write a letter and read it to them. If it makes it better, go and read it to them how much you actually appreciate that person. There must be someone in your life, that people that you actually know that person will never let me down, or they'll always be there regardless of what. So you write that note and then you go and deliver it, or just words. Just tell them how much they mean to you. And it makes someone happy. It makes them want to help you more as well, and it makes them feel that they are playing something in your life, because we are here on earth. Everyone has a purpose on earth. So if you tell people around you how much you appreciate them, they'll want to. Basically, it will give them that strength and encouragement to actually do more for you and do more for themselves as well. Yeah. Because if someone knows that they are doing something useful, they'll want to do more, because appreciation is make it as a habit. If you make it as a habit, basically, of appreciation, and I think it is good for your health as well. You're counting your blessings basically when you show gratitude to other people and gratitude to yourself and gratitude to God as well. It's blessings.
Yes, absolutely. And did you just notice as well, just by talking about it, we're already stepping a bit into the energy of it, and it's just already uplifting, right? Yeah, just to talk about it and remembering, yeah. But as well, like something I had to learn is to take compliments. I was doing as well what I think quite a few of us is doing is deflecting. So I got a compliment and then I said like, oh, that's nothing, yeah. It's like deflecting the compliment or the nice gesture or something, instead of just saying thank you and enjoying as well the compliment or the good stream of energy someone has been sending as well to me by their words of appreciation. So that's something I had to learn, just to say thank you, yeah, and enjoy this energy, yeah.
Yeah, even sometimes when it's like myself, I love clothes. I love buying clothes. I love wearing good clothes, but I never spend a lot of money on dresses or clothes. I love wearing dresses, basically. Most of the time, the people give me compliments, but I also have to explain it, because I know people, they like copying people. So people will be like, wow, I like it. I love the way you dress. Or sometimes when I go to church, they'll be like, I love the way you dress all the time. And I have to take the compliment, but I have to make sure that I leave that person with a good impression, that not to start buying clothes because I buy clothes. I always explain that I'm very grateful and I thank you so much for this, but don't go spend too much money because Nomsa spends wearing nice clothes. So I have to explain that these are the website where I put my email address on where I buy clothes. So £500 a dress, I get it for £20 and sometimes £40 when they really have special offers. If I leave my email, they always email me. It's like I have lots of pairs of earphones. When I go on Amazon, those earphones, they are game earphones. They cost so much money. But when I go on Amazon, I buy them for £20 just for as a tester. So if somebody will be like, when I'm running, people will be like, I love your earphones. I'm like, please don't go spend so much money because you saw my earphones. So I'm like, if you go on Amazon and Google like testers, if you are lucky, you can come up with when the product is coming out, so you can test the product. So I before I find it really hard to accept gratitude, to accept the compliment. But now I really accept the compliment. You're really, really grateful. And I also explain that if you love clothes like me, you can go to this website. That's where you find beautiful clothes without spending so much money, because they are good website where they sell expensive things, but at the same time when they have sales, they do have good sales. So I do explain to people. And ASOS website is so really nice clothes and good price as well. So I accept the compliment. But if you were to say, oh, Nomsa, I love this, I'll find some reasons to hide, not to compliment. But I don't like if somebody that compliments me so much. It puts me off when somebody keeps going on and on and on about it. It puts me off.
Yeah. I know. But you can feel as well when someone is really sincere and they mean it. It's again about the energy, and you just know. And then it's just like, say thank you. And the thing is as well, that gratitude is a multiplier. So when we have like things we are grateful for, the universe is just like, okay, here you have more things to be grateful for. And isn't this fantastic as well, just to understand this so that you can apply this as well in your life, instead of moaning or whining or whinging, yeah, change it into just being grateful as well for the smallest thing. And there's always something in a situation or person you can actually be grateful for, you know, yeah? It's just a mindset thing. And then the universe is like, okay, here you get more things to be grateful for.
Oh yes, you do. You do have. It's basically it's amazing how basically life can be is sometimes because you know it's like when you connect with God, when you ask God to basically to help you with something, and even if you don't get the results that you want, you still have to be grateful because the universe of God, it does not work how we actually want, how we think they work. Sometimes we may ask for something now, and then it will be like, okay, I'm going to test how much you want this, or how much do you believe actually? Do you believe in me? So what I do is sometimes when I don't get the things that I ask for, or when I'm doing something and things don't go my way, I have to remember the times where I really, really needed God in my life, where He basically came through for me. And when I remember those times, it gives me joy. Even if it's a small thing, it really gives me joy. And I basically just have to, I just have to smile and just find it's like music or a song and just sing that song and just basically just be grateful. You know, like basically when you live a grateful life, it means that you're always gonna be happy. You can't be happy all the times. Like myself, I know I can't be happy all the time, but when I'm going through tough times is the time where I have to smile, is the time where I have to thank God for, I have to be grateful for the things that He has done for me. And I have to be grateful for everything in my life.
Yes, I like that, especially as well to be thankful for God or to God, because it's just like, it's the biggest power there, you know, yeah, the biggest creative force, and it's just really, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Just like to be thankful as well to God or to the universe, you know, just like really feeling it. And the thing is as well, when we ask for things or for like help and so on, and it might not come around, then it's good as well to trust that it's just not meant for us this way, and something better is coming because it's meant for us. And just to understand this and to be grateful as well again here in the situation that you're being supported and guided all the time, you know, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, you have to trust that you are supported all the time. Because, you know, just pray. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and her son was killed in Essex. I don't know, it was all over the news last year. He was killed, and I've not been able to get in touch with her. So she tried to call me, and we had a chat. So I was like, "How are you coping?" And because I know her as someone with the strength, someone who basically who wouldn't do anything without praying to God. And she said to me, since that happened, since she lost her son, she stopped praying and she doesn't go to church anymore. So I said to her, you need to go back to church, not just because I'm telling you, but you need to look back to the days where God has pulled you through. And I know that sometimes losing your child, you could feel that if God exists, where was He when her son was taken away from her? But we have another opposition as well, which is Satan. So I said to her, that's not what he's doing. So you need to go back and hold on to God, because if you have something you believe in, then you can't just get out of it just because the things didn't go. I know it's a big, big thing for her that she went through this big thing. So I said to her, you're going to have to go back because you have something that you can hold on to, even though you feel that God let you down. So because I'm kind of, you communicate with the universe, Claudia, you communicate with the spirit. You know how the spirit works, that and how God works. God and Satan, you can be challenged by the spirit, and whatever the spirit challenges you, if they feel that you have sinned, or there is something that you need to basically ask for mercy, you have to defend your case yourself. So if you don't defend it, then somebody else will keep standing in your way. So that's how I said to her, you need to hold on to God, which is God. That's what you have. So and I'm hoping that she'll have a gratitude that with what she has. I'm hoping that she'll go back and hold on to God. I'm hoping so that she will. So what advice would you give someone going through like what my friend is going through? Like, how do you find your strength?
I mean, through examples like this, or as well through our own examples, the pain we have experienced in our life has been actually, if we are honest and look at it as well in regards to us, has been actually there a big teacher, you know. It's been in my life as well, you know. The most difficult situations has been the best teacher and the best learnings. Obviously, I can always say it afterwards when it's a bit more calmed everything and space between the situation and the feelings and so on, yeah. But like the thing is as well that every situation matters to the soul, the good and the not so good. The soul is here to learn through all the experiences and to learn the virtues as well. So it's just like really understanding this, it helps with going through life and through the challenges as well, because they will always be there, you know, the challenges as well as the happy times. So just like the understanding of the learnings here. But like again, being gentle with ourselves is very important too, you know. Be kind and loving and gentle, because in the end we can suffer in certain situations in our life, yeah. But it will pass, you know, yeah. Just to know as well, it's going to pass as well, yeah.
No problem. Is there to stay. I know losing someone is very, very painful, but no problem is here to stay. And so even us, we are not here to stay. And I'm hoping that she will pray, she'll go back to reading the Bible and meditating as well. And also, you know, it's like when you pray and meditate, showing, cultivating gratitude, it does help you to have a better sleep as well, and a greater resilience as well. And basically, and it helps with the development of patience and humility and wisdom, and it strengthens relationship as well. People around you, that basically when you have a relationship with people, you enjoy those relationship with people because you're grateful for those around you, and it gives you strength. I don't know, for myself, I I have everything that I need in my life, but I don't know if I can actually cope without my prayer life and without being able to meditate and without God. I don't know if I can actually, there is a life, basically, there will be a life for me because I know before I was miserable. I did it my way and it didn't work out. I would just become miserable because sometimes when you depend on people, you get disappointed, but for the comfort, because we expect people to actually tell us how beautiful we are. We expect people to tell us how, when we dress up, we want people to compliment us. Whatever we do in life, we want people to be the ones that tell us how good we are, but we don't tell ourselves. So I had to practice myself to, when I'm beautiful, I had to practice to feel whatever I'm wearing, or the shoes, the clothes, or the work myself. Like if I do the work, I have to compliment myself instead of waiting for somebody else to actually compliment me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oopsie. So sorry. I just lost you. Just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's like self first, self-love, self-gratitude, self-appreciation. And it doesn't mean it's selfish. It is just like self-love. It actually states it already, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
We come first, because if our cup is not full, how are we supposed to be there for the kids and the husband, the family, the people, the clients? You know, it's just like, that's why it's important to have the cup first, self first, you know, and it's not selfish to do so. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is very, very important to give ourselves some love. Self-love is very, very important. It's not selfish either.
No,
Some people think as selfish is not. It's
no, it's
not
not.
selfish because like myself, the job that I do involves basically loving somebody. You are a coach. When you are a coach, basically you're full of love. You have to be somebody who knows how to love other people. That means basically you work with, your job involves loving, caring, and making sure that people's needs are met. So at the same time, you have to make sure that your needs are met as well. So that is not selfish. Some people, they think that if they love themselves, they accept themselves for who they are, that is being selfish. But guess what? You can't give me something that you don't have. So give me love, then I'll receive it. That means you have it too.
Yes.
So it works both ways.
Yes. No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a beautiful topic, you know, it's just like, and I can already feel, it's just like, I'm a bit, just like it lifts you up, literally, you know, yeah?
Yeah.
No? Gratitude and self-appreciation, everything's just so important, you know? And when you go out with this feeling, because I've have to spend the rest of the day outside now, and it's just like, I can already feel like it's a different shift in the energy too, you know. So absolutely.
Yeah,
Important topic.
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful topic. It's a beautiful topic, and it's also a good habit to actually have in your life. And it's like myself. I actually, because I do this gratitude journal every morning, and it helps me basically be aware of the things that I need in my life, and it helps me to be aware of the things that I don't need and the things that I have as well. Because that moment when you are writing, you are giving yourself attention. Some people write it for the sake of writing, but for me, it's like it's a habit. Basically, that it stays with me. So I know that I am grateful for whenever I'm writing something. I know that I'm grateful for whatever is going on in my life. So which is good.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Well, yeah. Fantastic. I think, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any words of encouragement before we leave, Claudia?
I mean, it's like a muscle and we have to practice and to strengthen and just start like, you can do it in the morning, in the evening, just like state with up to 3 things you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be a long list, and then just like start somewhere, do it day by day, and then you will feel as well how it's shifting your energy and your mood. And actually, the best is you get more things to be grateful for. Isn't it fantastic? Because who doesn't want more of these things versus the drama and the whinging and the moaning and so on, So remember, gratitude.
Yeah.
You get more of it. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claudia. For me, definitely, I live with you guys with this. Definitely be grateful for what you have in life. Yeah. You don't have to chase the materialistic things and achieve them for you to wait to be grateful. Just be grateful for your actually breathing. You just take a walk, go outside and take a walk, and just be grateful of the sound of the nature, the sound of the birds, the leaves on the floor. And just be grateful. Everything is part of it. Is part of God's creation. And just embrace it and just be happy. And you don't have to achieve big things just to be happy. Small things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. Well said.
We are here to go to talk shows Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. UK time. And please, if you're watching this later, press some heart button, share some love the video with the other people, your friends and family. And please follow us on YouTube as well. And all our social media platforms. Live with grace, everyone, and God bless you.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.